Alright people, what the hell is going on? I got this bright ass light in my face, and I don't have any of my I usually keep some shades up here, but yeah, typically enough I ain't got no shades up here. Wait a minute, I heard something. What was that? Nope. Do I got? Nope. Here we go. Nope. This is some other plastic shit. God damn it. Talking about being prepared when you shoot a goddamn video. Anyway, today's subject is moving on. And since I can't find any glasses, I'm just gonna move on with this bright ass light in my face, because that's what we do. This is the regular light bulb right here. And I'm going to show y'all what's up there now. So I'm gonna have to redo my camera. Oh man, shit. This is what I got up there now. The little garage lights with the little adjustable panels that you can lift up and down or whatever. Kind of aim at what you want. There's 6 of those panels on there, and it's a light at the top. So it is really, really bright. And even if I would have had shades on, I think it'd just be a big reflection off the lenses. And I have some cheap ass Herd Creek whiskey. Not great, but it's cheap, and that's what I do. I do cheap. So what? Oh, I got my phone. I guess I'll start off since I'm talking about moving on and shit like that. Had to buy me a regular style pen stylus. You know, that's like a regular size. Instead of them little tiny ones, I hate them little things. They're too small for my big hands. I got a new phone. Now I actually got 2 phones, but anyway, this is my primary phone that I'm recording on. Well, it ain't my primary no more, but the bill is due in like 2 days, so I just ain't gonna pay it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you cancel when you got Cricket. You just don't pay the fucking bill. That's what happens when you with one of those carriers that don't have contracts. You don't want to keep paying. Just fucking don't pay the bill. This is Xfinity Mobile right here. This is the phone I got that's bundled with my internet and stuff. And this is the phone I got, which is, you know, it was like, yeah, it's a $500 phone and blah 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 blah. And you know what? I'm not enjoying this phone right now. I had this phone. This is the second day I had this phone. I am not enjoying it. It don't have all my little features. It has my features, but not in a way that I like to use. They don't have text-to-speech on here, so which means I can't just scroll and select some text and have it read it back to me. Can't do that on this phone. So I was like, really? $500 phone. Don't have text-to-speech. So, and they have like the screen zoom, the screen window. They got that shit on there, but it's so fucking awkward to use, and it's just like, it's not static. You know how you select something and you use it, and you can stop using it and then go back to it? No. After you stop using it, it just, after the screen stops zooming, it just zooms back out, and you got to go through the whole process again. It's like, whatever. You know, it's always something when you get a new phone. Now, it'd be different if I was at the fucking store when I got this, you know, if I went to a store, and I can go, you can have them just open up the phone, and then you can go through there and tell them everything that you need in the phone. They can go through all that shit while you're in the phone. But anyway, I got this, and this phone has a different phone number. Once I was going through the thing, it said you can keep your phone number or you can get a new phone number. I selected a new phone number. It's all me in 2023, even though we got a little bit to go before we get to 2020 me. But I'm starting right now. I was gonna wait to change my phone number and all the other shit, but the opportunity came where I ended up getting a phone. And this phone right here, since it don't like taking a fucking charge, it take 2 goddamn days to get the fucking 100% or whatever the fuck. You gotta plug the phone up. You know, you set the display time to like 10 seconds or some shit. You plug the phone up, and you gotta sit it to right where you can hear it, the plug, you know, connect to wherever the fuck. You know, as soon as you hear that, then you like, okay, bam, that's it. You just leave it. You know, you have the little short display time, so the screen go ahead and cut off, and then it can just fucking charge. This if the phone, you get alerts and all that other shit. If it ain't a text message that you need or a call that you have to, just leave the fucking phone alone for about 24 goddamn hours for it to fucking charge. You know, just leave it the fuck alone. That's the whole goddamn deal. That's what you got to do with this phone right the fuck here. And you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If it take all day to get that, and the battery drains fast too. So there's that. So this phone right here is relegated to camera duty only. That's it, camera duty. You don't get no more other duty than camera duty. I still got my little apps on there that I use. All my apps is on that phone. I mean, I can still use it, you know, here at the house with the Wi-Fi. But it just did. Because I don't have, like, on this phone, I don't have all my dating apps. And all. They got Facebook on here, which by default means that Facebook dating is on this phone. All the other apps, them dating apps, all 10, 11 of them, how many I got, they gonna stay on this phone. I use them at home when I feel like it. But I'm not carrying this shit around with me. And my new number, I'm not giving out my new number. I'm not giving out my new number. A lot of people gonna be wondering where the fuck I am. Just keep the fuck on wondering. I'm only giving out my number to people who contact me. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually make an effort to contact me. That's the only way I'm giving out my new number. If a motherfucker make an effort to contact me, or they show up here at the house or some shit like that, they'll get the new number. Other than that, nope, you do not get the other number. Just because at this point, whether I got this, whether I kept using this phone, or I get a whole nother phone with a whole nother number, my contact's gonna be about the same. You know, it's gonna be about the same. Dry ass phone. You know, the dry ass phone ain't well, you know, I don't call people either, but I was just ain't nothing there. I done talked about that plenty. I done got to the point where I'm like, okay, I am done with all. I ain't allergic, but I am. What's the other goddamn? I ain't fucking with none of this platonic shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, kid, there you go. I was calling for you to come in the house. Why you didn't come? And why you come attacking me like I'm the one locked you out the house? Shit, you want to house? Yeah, I'm sick of the platonic shit. I am. And it ain't like I'm out here chasing skirt and all kind of shit like that, because that is definitely not the case. But you know what? If you consistently talking to females and you got these female friends and all this other shit, and you ain't getting no pussy from nobody, or you ain't got nobody that's worth courting or willing to court you, or however the fuck you want to do it, it goes both ways. It really do. And you just no. I'm tired of it. After like 4, 5, 6, 7 years of dryness, I don't need no more female numbers in my phone if ain't shit going on. If it ain't somebody that's, you know, there's an active pursuit there, or we ain't tooting each other's fruity, what's the point? There's no point. You know what I'm saying? There's no point. I'm like I've been for the last 3/4 a decade or however long it's fucking been. Nah, fuck that shit. Talking to all these women for what? Yeah, I might as well just talk to dudes. You know? Not in that aspect. I know what y'all thinking. No, not in that aspect. It's just like I've talked to dudes this whole past 3-4 days as far as just taking care of business type shit, and I done got $100. You know, just, you know, taking care of my little business around here on the property and around the house and shit, made me some goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to women, it's the opposite. Talking to women is the opposite. You talk to women, and it's like, for some kind of goddamn way, money end up out of your pocket. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm sick of it. Like I said, if the only way I'm giving out my number is if people that contact me, and it's a few people that I know that will. There's a few people I know that will. It might be a while before they do. Boy, before they be like, is this nigga dead or what? Let me see what the fuck is going on. Let me try him over here or over there. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm like, I need for you, if my phone number been off for weeks or months, I need to see if you're gonna go another avenue to try to get in contact with me. You know, because if not, then it wouldn't shit there to start with. You know, it wasn't nothing there to start with. Like I said, I know a couple people that might, you know, they might circumvent that, you know, but I'm not even counting on that. At least not soon. No time soon. It's gonna take a minute before it get to that point. So this phone will be nice and empty. It ain't no text message. My contacts is in here because I'll see my phone, but ain't no text messages, ain't no calls, ain't no none of that shit. It's gonna stay like that. I got a nice little phone number that's easy to remember too. I got one of them phone numbers where you just say that bitch the first time and that's it. You don't have to. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I looked at my phone number when I was going through the phone because for whatever reason they don't just tell you your goddamn phone number. You got to go through this shit and then go through your account and boom, they go your phone number right here. You be like fucking 20 minutes before you can find your phone number. I see my phone number and I was like, huh. Well, shit, that's it. That's nice. That's easy to remember. I am not gonna complain about that. I'm definitely not gonna complain about that. So that's it with that. You know, I ain't giving up my phone. I'm moving on. If other motherfuckers keep moving right along with me, that's on them. If not, you know, I'm down. And even then, I still ain't doing none of that platonic shit. Don't invite me nowhere. Don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially some group shit. No, I ain't trying to go in no group with a bunch of motherfuckers I don't know. We ain't fucking. What's the point of me going? You know, I'm fine right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine right here. Me outside during the daytime is just as uncomfortable as me sitting in front of this camera with this bright ass light in my goddamn face, like I'm getting interrogated, you know, by fucking CIA or some shit. Man, it used to me going out after dark because I can't see shit anyway. So I mean, there's that. It's just shit. Yeah, it's just shit. That's what my social life has turned into up until this point. It just gradually just kept going bloop, 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 like a bunch of them stocks this year in the damn goddamn recession. Bloop, 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 bloop. It just keep going down. I got invited to come over. Somebody said they might invite me over to have dinner at their house. You would think that would be a bright spot, but it's not. It's a 72-year-old ass woman. Like it is. It's like a 72-year-old woman. It's just like, I don't want to do that. And she lived just right. It's like right on the other side of downtown. You know what I'm saying? Right on the other side of downtown, which means if I was to somehow take an Uber over there or whatever, it'll take all of less than 5 minutes for me to get to where I am to where they at. I still don't want to do it. I just don't. It's one of them things you just chatting with people. I can invite you over for dinner. Nah, what do you mean inviting over for dinner, or you one of them old motherfuckers that like getting busy? Because both of us gonna probably be disappointed. My getting busy is probably a lot different than what the fuck you like. Anyway. What the hell else? Other than moving on, I'm about done with this property over here. Right now, I am waiting. I gave the guys their keys for the shop next door, and and the gate. I gave them the keys for it, and I still got a key here. I don't have gas in the house. They say you can keep going over there, because I told them that's where I take my showers. I did. I told them, I said, I take my showers and that. And they came back over here today, and they say, well, they wanted the key. They said you can have another key, but we want a key if you want to go in and whatnot. So I gave them. another key, and I had just so happened to go and sort through all the keys earlier today. So I sorted through the keys. I got the keys, and it's only 2 keys that they, has. It's a gate key and the other and the front key to the front door. Everything else, I think next week they said they was gonna change. They was probably gonna change the locks next week or whatever. Eventually, they was gonna change the locks. I don't see the whole point of changing all the locks now. I'm thinking a lot of, not unless they was gonna start replacing doors, and I don't think they gonna start. They said change the locks, but I think they was thinking more in house terms because ain't no point in changing the goddamn locks until you finish doing everything they said they was gonna do. Which means, what you gonna change the doors? If you gonna do everything, if you gonna remodel the place with me, you gonna be changing the doors anyway. So, what's the fucking point? But he said I can keep going over there to take showers. I was like, see, that was nice because I didn't even bring that up. That's just something that he remembered from like way last week. So, it's kind of obvious the way the bathroom is set up over there. You look at the rest of the shop, it looked like an old vacant ass building, but the bathroom is like set up like somebody lived there. It's a towel on the floor. It's a dry towel hanging up, a shower curtain, and it's blue water in the toilet that I never fucking use over there. So the water's like extra blue because that little tablet been sitting in there extra long. So when you flush the damn toilet, it got looking like blue syrup come out of there. I was like, what the fuck? So there's that. But I'll be done with that because it's already closed. I put the bank in. I went and made a deposit. It wasn't yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't remember. Whenever I got that fucking check, I hurry up, took that bitch to the bank. I ain't want nothing to happen to it. I ain't want my cat to get a hold of it. And nothing. You know what I'm saying? How fucked up shit usually happen. And I go to the goddamn bank and they was like, okay, it take fucking 20 minutes to make that goddamn deposit. I was sitting at the counter so long because I think I was the only person that came in there. And after I came in, I think I seen 3 people come in there. I was at the counter so long that 3 people came in, stood in line, and then left. That's how long I was at the counter. I gave them the check to deposit the motherfucker. And they asked me if I had any paperwork with me. Goddamn check. Yeah, I got paperwork. It's at home. The fuck, I'm finna carry on a whole goddamn portfolio with me. She had to walk around the goddamn bank like 3-4 goddamn times, talk to like 2 or 3 people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, deposit the goddamn check. And a lot of that shit was pissing me off. It was taking fucking forever. Tell me it's a large amount. No shit, it's a goddamn large amount. That's why I said deposit this motherfucker. And not fucking it ain't like I was trying to cash the goddamn check. I said, yeah, I want this in cash. Then I'd be like, okay, all right, I said, just deposit the motherfucker. They got a hold on it. And even when they put a hold on it, they fucking disperse your money out to you in segments. You don't even get it all at one time, which is agitating. What the fuck is this? Like, for real. I say, this is what you're going to have on the 24th, and this right here shows how much you're going to get dispensed. Motherfucker, I didn't ask for fucking installments. I didn't vote for installment plan on my shit. I gave y'all a check to goddamn deposit. Motherfucking check clear, deposit my fucking money. Why you gotta ration my money? I don't expect to get it, like, I ain't expect for like all the money to just be there like the next day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even your regular checks do that. You go there every week with your paycheck and you put your money in, you deposit your paycheck. That whole paycheck is not there. You get like a little segment of that. Yeah, but they tell me that part. They say, okay, because I didn't even look to see how much. I didn't look to see how much that was going to be available, like the next day or the day after that, and how much they was going to, kind of put it in. Because the check is on like a 7-day hold. I'm like, how's the check on a 7-day hold? And y'all steady depositing money during that time. What is that? What is that? She said, this is the way we are doing it, or else you can go, if you want, you can go to the bank, you can go to the other bank and get a fucking cashier's check. And I'm like, who the fuck even knows where that bank? I didn't look at the check to see what bank it was. Where the fuck is it? That ain't over here. I can damn near guarantee you that. What, I'm finna go hop in my vehicle, go drive where the fuck ever to another bank. No telling where that motherfucker bank can be on the fucking south side of my ass. Get a cashier's check and then probably have to go to that bank and get ran around the goddamn ringer trying to get that shit. So you can bring it back over here and just get the fuck out of here. I was like, I really don't have a choice of how this process goes. Just go through, fuck with it. I'm just pissed off that I'm sitting here for 20 goddamn minutes. All these people that came in and left. I'm sitting there up here just chilling at the goddamn counter. Why y'all only got one teller? You know what I'm saying? I know it's like early week. You know what I'm saying? You know, midweek at least. Midweek. It ain't Friday where motherfuckers will be coming in there, motherfucker. And that line be out the goddamn door on Fridays, boy. Woo. Yeah, but I don't know, man. That whole thing just kind of ticked me off, the fact that I was there that long. But once I thought about it, I was like, well, it is what it is. You know, I remember back in the day when I was up, you know, when after I matured a little bit and was actually depositing my checks instead of cashing them. Because I was cashing checks for a while. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was my broke on Monday days. You know what I'm saying? My broke on Monday days was woo. My broke on Monday days. You get paid on Friday. By the time you at work the next goddamn week, you tapped. You back to eating crackers and water and shit. So, there's that. I did that for a long time before I kind of wised up and was like, started depositing my money and staying my ass at home. All my money got spent on pussy and clubs way back then. My goddamn hormones was on it back then. It ain't like it is now. Every once in a while you get horny, you gotta take care of that shit. Now back then it was like, you could just got through fucking a bitch. You could have just bust a nut and went on about your business. You know, and you got home, you been at home by 20, 30 minutes. You like, man, I need to fuck something. Shit. There you go. You out again trying to get some pussy. That slows down over time for most of us. Not all of us. There's some motherfuckers out there my age, 50 some years old, can fuck all goddamn day. Them days is over with for me. Not even the want to is there. I like to do freaky shit all the goddamn time, but that type of shit you was doing back in your 20s, hell no. It's too much work. I like long, lingering sex. I'm the kind of pussy that would eat pussy for an episode. I will suck on a titty for an episode. And I'm talking about a network show. Not no goddamn little cartoon. I'm serious as fuck. That's how I operate. Sit there and you just enjoy the shit. Whole goddamn episode of whatever the fuck people watch these days. I don't know. You don't get that, you try to find somebody. That's why I say I ain't gonna never find no match, because I like people that like to do that shit. Ain't nobody saying I'm trying to sit there and suck your dick for an hour. I know some people that will. I don't fuck with those people no more because, just after a while, motherfuckers just kind of go apart and start doing your own goddamn thing. But yeah, I know those folks out there. I know I am. Your goddamn whatever be raw as hell by the time I'm done. But anyway, that's what happens when you got a whole bunch of platonic shit going on. That's kind of shit go through your motherfucking mind. You be like, man, woo. 72-year-old woman say she gonna invite me over for dinner. Woman ain't said nothing sexual to me at all. Just whole decent conversation between both of us. I ain't made no dirty jokes. She ain't there. We just chatting. Woman say something about invite me over, and I'm just like, woo. Till you go look at them pictures, you just like, man. You just like, you go look at the pictures, and she ain't no She ain't no nasty looking woman. It just, you know, the whole sexy part probably left her about 40 years ago. Cat, get out the way. Move your tail. You're in the shot, Cat. I need you to move. You just gonna park right there, huh? It's rude. Move, Cat. This cat is stupid. Move out the way. You didn't. Well, you out anyway. Other than that, ain't nothing else going. Ain't no use of me sitting here complaining about dating apps and shit like that. I'd have made like 42 videos on that alone. But about the shop, like I say, I'm about done with that. Only thing I'm waiting to do now is wait for them to come over, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. Probably a little bit tonight, but a lot tomorrow. Is clearing out this whole area right here, my whole workstation that I got. Where I'm sitting at, y'all see my dirty ass floor. I got a rug that go right there that covers up that cord on the floor. It's outside drying. I had to go outside and scrub it off. This room look a whole lot different with just that fucking rug on the floor. The bare floor always look like shit, but when you put the rug down there, the whole goddamn room look different. But anyway, I keep forgetting I can just do this shit right here. This is my little work area right here. I got my little freaky psychedelic light right there. My computer. You know, the workstation right here. I'm tall, so this little shit right here. Keyboard and mouse is under there. I'm gonna have the modem and shit set up somewhere over here. Somewhere over here in this area is where the modem gonna be set up. Eventually, I don't know if y'all can see, I got a laptop that somebody gave me. Now hold on for a second. Let me bloop. Yeah, they see that laptop right there. Let me see if I can zoom. I can't zoom in. Anyway, that laptop right there on that little mobile table I got. And my tea right there that's cooling off. Tea. Yeah, so I got a whole little setup in here right now. This was supposed to have been my workstation for when I need to do some research and, you know, as far as the stock market, trading and all that type of shit. But this keyboard don't work. Well, actually, it's the PC. Keyboards work just fine. This PC, for whatever, the keyboards don't work with it. You can stick whatever fucking keyboard you want in that motherfucker, but all the keys won't work. So I gotta get rid of this, which is kind of poopy because it's decent, except for that. It's some weird ass shit. But anyway, I gotta get another PC, like another tower PC. I could just stick the goddamn laptop right here and be done with it, but I want something separate. I want that laptop for whatever I'm gonna do with the laptop, because I can take that with me. Like when I go to Vegas, the laptop will be with me. And then I have this right here for home, and I can do all the home shit. All the home shit will be on this computer at the fuck home. You know, if push comes to shove, I can always move some shit from the computer to the laptop or the laptop to the computer. But I have to get an actual computer that actually works with the fucking keyboard. And I don't know what the fuck. It didn't cost that much, and it came with like 2 monitors. So I'm like, whatever. It didn't cost shit. And then it came with 2 monitors that I don't use. They just sitting up in the backyard. In the back room. So I still got to work on this shit. I sure hate to have to buy a whole nother fucking computer, then have to sit here and stare at the screen, trying to do the setup and shit. That shit is fucking horrible. I might have somebody come over here and do it for me. It's fucking horrible. Somebody else can come over here and do that shit 3-4 minutes or whatever, 5 minutes tops. Just typing that shit in there with them tiny ass letters on the fucking screen. It take me a fucking half a day to do that shit. It do. Just, ugh. But yeah, do that. Have this whole little setup just done. I'll actually be able to do work from here. Literally, because right now I can't log in to shit. I was able to when I first put this shit right here but however, even and the keyboard was fucking up back then. It fucks up more now. Where you can put in your password, you can't even do that now because half the keys don't work for whatever reason. And it's like that on every keyboard you plug in there. Half the fucking keys don't work. Luckily, I can put my my PIN code in. You know, I could. If my PIN code was like 4 digits, if I had 5 digits, it's a luck of the draw. Would be like, okay, one of them digits ain't gonna work, and then I can't even log into my goddamn computer at all. But luckily, my PIN code works, and what I can do is I can do shit on my phone and add it to my bookmarks. Not the mobile bookmarks, but my toolbar. You know, I can add it to my toolbar because I got everything through Google, right? So I can just go, I can look up shit on my phone. If it's something I want to go back to, add it to my toolbar, and it'll be on my computer when I open up Google. And since everything is synced through Google, including all your login information, all the other shit, I can just point and click. Yo, what's your password for this? You just tap it, Google pop up, there go your goddamn password, bam, you in there. You know, easy peasy. So, that's the only saving grace. Like, for real, that's the only fucking saving grace of me being able to use this computer where I only watch shit on this computer. I don't look nothing up because you can't. You can't go to a search bar and look up something, blah, blah, blah. You can't do it. Because you can't fucking type. You'll type some shit and you'll look up there, you done type the whole sentence, and there's only like fucking 7 or 8 letters down there that don't mean shit. If I take care of that, it'll probably be sometime. I say next year. That sounds like right, but right after the turn of the new year, I might just okay. I'll go online, find me a decent PC, and get that and put this one in the back room somewhere. I'll probably just throw that bitch away. I got a funny way of dealing with shit that don't work. If something ain't working, I'll just break it. Ain't no use you have working, just break it all the way. Because I'm one of them people, I'll keep fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? It don't work, but I'll keep fucking with it. It's just like, it ain't gonna do it ain't gonna do nothing but fucking frustrate me. So, it's one of them things, that's something I gotta kind of move on with. Take care of that. What else I gotta do? I'm thinking, goddammit. Get my workouts. I think I talked about my workouts as well. At this point, after they install this internet, and come day after tomorrow, Monday morning, after because that's when they coming to install the internet. And when they install the internet and all that shit is working, I'll call Comcast. Bam, I'm 3001, the business account, I'm closing it. Close that shit. Go over there and get their modem and whatever else equipment, and I'll be done with that. I won't have to go back to that shop for shit. For nothing. Nothing. I won't have to go back over there for nothing. So, I'll be done. I won't even need the key because I'm not going back over there to take my showers. I'll find me somewhere else to take my showers. I ain't going back over there. I'm trying to be nice with them people. Oh yeah, that's what I didn't talk about. I talked to them. They came by here today to get their key. I didn't know they was coming by, but I thought they was going to come by on Monday, but he came by today to get the key. And I had just so happened to just got through sorting them keys off for them. So I took them over there and they looked around again. I gave them their key. And he had told me again that he's planning on doing appliances. I don't know what kind of appliances, I'm thinking just household appliances. Because you say appliances, and do I include all the appliances, like the kitchen appliances? Because that's what I think about first. When you say appliances. When you say appliances, I don't think about like refrigerators and stoves and washing machines and dryers and shit. That's not what pops in my head when you say appliances. When you say appliances, I start thinking about blenders and can openers and shit like that. Like, for real. That's what popped in my head. I think all that shit goes into it. For what he talking, what I think they gonna be doing is like the big appliances and shit. You know, like washing machines, refrigerators, and all that shit. I'm thinking that that's gonna be, you know, what's going on. But hey, I might try to hustle me a part-time out of that shit. It's right next door to the house. You know what I'm saying? Right next door to the fucking house. Right there. I just have to tell them what's up. You know, it's one of them things that where, you know, I'm like, I'm right over here depending on what y'all need done. I just have to let them know that I ain't the most physical motherfucker no more. So if you're looking for a motherfucker, you can just have out there doing all the dog shit work. That I ain't one of them motherfuckers. I am. That's why I can't find, I can't see worth shit. So that's why I can't find like work like normal people. But even regular me, it's like, man, look, I can give you 3, maybe 4 days a week. Depending on what kind of work I'm doing. You get 3, maybe 4 days a week, but you only get like 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? You get like 6 hours. Ain't none of that 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 hour day. Nah. I can give you 6 hours. Depending on what the fuck I'm doing. But the thing is, I can't really do much because I can't see worth shit. So, I mean, that's a moot point, kind of. But if you want to just take that part out of it, yeah, I can give you about 6 hours. After that, I ain't no more good. It's nap time. I have to explain to motherfuckers I get a disability check for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I get a disability check for a reason. They ain't just giving that motherfucker for free. I had to earn that motherfucker. Shit. I earned that motherfucking disability check. But depending on what kind of work they want to get done, they just want somebody to take orders or some shit like that. And I'm like, I might be able to do that. I can squint, you know, depending on what kind of paperwork. But, so, you know, some simple shit like, you know, single transaction. That ain't no different from what I was doing at the shop thought with. But that was on my agenda. I said, I might, if they do, I tell them, I'm like, hey, if you want y'all start hiring, I'm right over here. But, you know, there are stipulations with that. And you have to be strict with that shit too. Because I say, man, look, I'm shooting for like 3 days. And it got to be 3 consecutive days. It can't be no 3 days scattered all over the goddamn place and no stupid shit like that. You give me 3 consecutive days. But I like my routine. You know what I'm saying? Because there comes a time when you got to schedule shit. You can't do that when your shit is all over the goddamn place. So he's like, I get right here. I can work from, you know, pick them days. Pick them days. 1, 2, 3. Whichever 3 goddamn days, you pick them shits. And then we could be, that's how it was when I was working at Bonchon. But I was only working like 2 days a week over there. But I said, whatever, y'all can give me 2, 3 days. It got to be consecutive. You know what I'm saying? It got to be consecutive. So, but over there, I think I was only working like Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday or some shit. I don't even remember. But I think one of them was a weekday. I don't know. Yeah, but I have to put that shit in. When you got legit stipulations on what you can do, you have to put that shit out there to start with. And it's their decision whether they want to work with it or not. It's like 3 days, and they used to be trying to work more than that. You know what I'm saying? And they used to be trying to work more than that. And then 6 hours. That's it. 3 days, 6 hours. That's the deal. Unless they want to work out some kind of night watch deal to where I'm there at night or some shit. Then, you know, that's like cake job right there. Change my fucking hours though. You know what I'm saying? It'd be change my hours. But I mean, shit, depending on what kind of setup they got there, you might need to do that. Because motherfuckers will hop that gate on your ass. Come over here and be trying to steal shit. I'm like, look, need somebody to watch the property at night? I can do it. For this amount of money. Yeah, I can do it for this amount of money. You can get security for $800 a month, motherfucker. because I can't really make no more than that. I forgot what the goddamn what the cap is on my income per month, but it's like real weak. I don't even think it's 1,000. Is it like 12 something? I don't know. It's low. It's one of them things where your part, the cap that you make, the cap or the maximum you can make while you're on disability. You know, you trying to find a job that will pay you right at that cap is hard as fuck. Because then you end up on one of them jobs where you ain't nowhere close to it. You end up on one of them jobs where you don't get no days and no hours, and you work for like, you know, you end up at work like 1 or 2 days a week or some shit. And then the pay period come and you only got like a $200, maybe a $300 check or some shit. You know, after 2 weeks done pass by. At that point, it's not even worth going to work. You know, I'm better off just staying at home and enjoying myself. Depending on whether, you know, the type of person you is, or whether you like the job or not. If you like the job, you know, it ain't no thing. And I was working up in that kitchen. I mean, I was washing dishes. That shit is irritating at times, but shit. I was in there by myself. Put my fucking headphones on. Shit, you sit back there, you wash the goddamn dishes, put them up. That's it. That's all you had to do. That's it. The only part that pisses you off is at the end of the day, right at the end of your shift, early evening or late afternoon or whenever the fuck I was getting off, and all them motherfuckers shoot their ass up in there. And then you get that late lunch rush or even whatever the fuck, motherfuckers start bringing them pots and walks and all kind of shit back there. Because that shit usually come like that where you get a whole bunch of shit all at fucking once. Like, God damn. It's good when it's trickled back there. You just be doing a little bit. Then all of a sudden, motherfuckers just bring everything, like they bringing shit from home up there and shit. It's just like, man, fuck. And they be cooked, they be stir frying in them woks. The shit in the wok be burnt the fuck up. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing out there the way y'all burning these woks like this? What the fuck is y'all serving these people? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you serving to where this shit is burnt the fuck inside this wok? What the hell did you put on the plate? This rice is burnt the fuck up to where the little metal scrubber can't even hardly get the rice off the goddamn shit. It's just, that shit piss you off, but I only have to deal with that for, like, towards the end of the fucking day. So you know when it's coming. At the end of the fucking day. And it's kind of relief because you know when they start jumping shit at you like that you only got an hour left. You only got an hour left. And before you finish all that shit, or by the time you finish, the next dude gonna be showing up. That's usually when the next dishwasher usually show up right when you finish with that shit. You know, right when you finish with that shit, motherfucker be about their time to come in there. That's the only thing. Right when the rush starts, you know it's damn near time for you to go home. But yeah, as far as work though, yeah, it's I wouldn't mind. You know, but say whatever it is, got to be easy. You know, even if I was a goddamn greeter at Walmart, well, getting to Walmart would be the fucking issue. But even if I was a greeter at Walmart, I had to sit there and that shit would get old. I'm like, man, fuck this. Hello, welcome to Walmart. Have a nice day. Or whatever the fuck they say. You got to say that shit 39,000 times a goddamn day. Like, shit. Or you one of them motherfuckers at the door chasing people down so you can do this shit on their fucking receipt. What the fuck is that? What is this? Am I gonna have to make a return and I bring my shit back to the store and that little highlight marker on there and I ain't gonna be able to return some shit? What is that? You know, what the fuck is that? Is that some just give some people some shit to do type shit? Which I would be very upset because I've applied for jobs at Walmart and didn't get them. So I've applied at jobs at a bunch of places and didn't get them. I got to the point where I stopped shopping at places I applied for jobs at and didn't get the job. And everywhere you look, they say such and such is hiring, such and such is hiring. But then you go there and you don't get the goddamn job. Target is one of them motherfuckers. Fiesta is another one. It's like, from where I live, there is 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 Fiesta stores in the vicinity of my house. 6. I applied for jobs at all of them. Didn't get nothing. And I'm talking about the little push cart, sweepy floor maintenance type of shit. All shit that they had down there they was hiring for. I ain't getting none of it. Like, fuck Fiesta. Hired for job at Target. I went up to a little job fair they had up there. They had a whole job fair. Went up there, went through that whole process, nothing. Like, really? You know what I'm saying? It just like, really? They go through that whole thing. They go through a whole interview process with a motherfucker that's like 30 years younger than you and shit. He looking at you all with a serious face, asking you questions and shit. So what experience did... Motherfucker, I am applying for a job to point people in a direction inside the fucking store. What kind of goddamn experience do you need doing this shit? I was born. That's my experience right there. Only thing, I'm like, literally, they have you in a position in the store, you being in a different department. Your job, literally, is to ask people if they need help and to pick up shit off the floor and put it back on the goddamn cabinet. On the, whatever the fuck. Y'all know what I'm saying. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I don't usually think about this shit. I don't usually think about this shit. But I do. It's a whole bunch of shit in my life that I don't think about. That I'm like, damn, I did that. Like this shit would have went right over my head when I started thinking about all the jobs I applied for, because I don't ever think about this shit. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I applied for a lot of jobs and didn't get none of them. None. Not a one. And the one job I did get, 2, I got 3, but I'm talking about as far as job searching. The job I got when I was at Paradise, that was a hookup from a friend. Then I got one job at the little fucking out, but I'm talking about post, no, that wasn't even post fucking, this shit. Post this shit, you ain't finding nothing. I found the ideal job. It's at Bonchon Chicken. Bonchon Chicken would be the ideal job. I hop out my house, I go around the corner, I catch that goddamn 6. That 6 take me right to where the job is. Only thing I gotta do is walk underneath 45 from the transit center. The bus right here takes me to the transit center. My job is right across from the transit center. Only thing you gotta do is walk right under the freeway from Pierce to Gray. That's it. Then you can't find nothing no better than that. If you're just looking for convenient, one bus, straight there. You get off work, you walk right under that freeway to the transit center. And the time that I got off, it was always a bus there, that was on break. So you just walk there, get on. You don't have to wait for no bus. You just whoop, right there. Get on a bus. Now the only thing is, I get off at night, so on the bus at night, I cannot see out the fucking windows. So a lot of times I miss my bus stop and end up having to walk a few extra blocks home. I mean, you have to be on it. You have to be paying attention. Like right. You have to have your face on the glass, so when you see certain buildings and you know your stop is coming, you gotta be paying attention. So, like me, I have to be sitting right on the right hand, on the passenger side, the opposite side of the driver, looking out the window, because those lights that's on in the truck, in the bus, reflect off the window and keep me from seeing outside. And there ain't a whole bunch of lit shit on Jensen coming down behind me. So you will pass, you won't see a building with a light or nothing on it until you way past your fucking stop. I was way on Cavalcade one time, I had to walk my ass all the way home. I was mad. I asked that woman if we passed up Collinsworth yet. She was like, I don't know. Fuck, you don't know. How the fuck you driving this goddamn bus route? You don't know where the fuck you going. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I have bad experiences when asking black women about, that drive. Because every time I have to ask somebody a question, it's generally, last time I was on a bus, I had to ask somebody, of course, it was a dude. But he told me the right shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is this the bus that go such, such, such? He was like, yeah, okay, I got on the bus. Yeah, I ended up where the fuck I was supposed to go. I asked a woman, it's a black chick on the bus driving. I be like, does this bus blah, blah, blah? I don't know. How the fuck do you not know? What is a hiring, procedure for motherfuckers at Metro? How the fuck do you even know if you driving the right route? You can just be willy-nilly driving around the goddamn city. Does this bus go over here? I don't know. How the fuck do you not know? It's just, I don't know, man. And shit like that piss me the fuck off. Make me sound like I'll be talking about black women or not, but the times I've had to ask and got some stupid shit back, it was a black woman on the bus. They gave me that shit. It's just, I can't. You on the bus route for a reason. Ain't no white people driving these fucking routes over in Trinity Garden. What the fuck you? I don't see no white people driving up. You do not see the white bus drivers over there. You don't. It's all black folks. Every time I see a bus pull up over there, ain't no white folks driving around over there in Trinity Garden on them Metro buses. It's all black folks. I'm assuming they got you driving that route because you probably know where the fuck you're going. I don't know. I don't know how they choose that shit. Nah. Anyway, I'm actually starting to get tired now. And my eyes are starting to adjust to this light, which means when I start to look at something else, I'm not going to be able to see a motherfucking thing. But I don't think there's anything else of any importance going on right now. Yeah, that's it. I sold the shop. I got my money for that put up. I'm just waiting for that shit to clear so I can pull out them envelopes that I got and write some checks for my goddamn property tax. Because the property tax, for those two over there came out the money already. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta pay my property tax. So I'm gonna do that shit early for once. Because I used to just hold on to them shits. And after December is over with, it's late. So I'm gonna pay that shit on time for once. And then like I say, finish with the shit at the shop. On Monday I'll be done with that. And then I'll be ready to get myself moving towards the end of the goddamn year. Get down, cat. Stop tearing up my chair. Get down. Yeah, I'll be ready to move on for the rest of the year and going into 2020, where it's 2023. Going into 2023, where it's all about me. Can't be worried about other people's shit. And like I said, I changed my phone number. I'm not giving my phone number out. There are some people, can't stop attacking me. There's some people, in your phone, some family members, and some of your business folks. And there's people in your phone that it's imperative to be able to contact you. Those type of people, those ain't people I talk to all the time. Those generally aren't people in my peer group, But I have to give my number to those people just to be prudent, because family shit happen, or or if it got somebody that like my handyman, I gotta give my handyman my fucking number. And, those people, type of people, Everybody else, you don't get the number unless you contact me. And that Cash App do not count. If the only time a motherfucker contact you is through a Cash App request, tell the motherfucker, kiss your fucking ass. Matter of fact, in 2020, starting in 2023, goddamn, can't get down. See, can't have nothing nice. When that old raggedy chair was sitting right here, you know what I'm saying? The cat wouldn't fuck with the chair. Now you put a nice little office chair right here, and she want to scratch the fuck out of it. What else? Made me forget what the fuck I was talking about. Damn you, cat. Damn it. Put my speaker up here. Anyway, cat made me forget what the fuck I was going to say. Oh, I was saying something about people on Cash App. Oh yeah, I got starting in 2023. I'm sending out Cash App requests. I'm saying that I guess 2 of them I'm sending out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be used to. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Nah, well, it is what it is. It's Cash App requests. I'm calling in all debts, money or otherwise. If you done borrowed some shit, I want my shit back. I'm calling for it. And I gotta be prepared to be rude about it too. You gotta do that sometimes. You can't just be nice with people all the time. You have to be rude with people sometimes. You know, I make it a point to be civil with folks. At least try to. But every once in a while, you have to just be like, man, what the fuck, dude? God damn it, son of a bitch. You know, you gotta just let that shit go. Like the dude that was painting the Suburban. Get the goddamn body work and paint done on the goddamn Suburban. And 3 weeks then went by. This motherfucker, I ought to have it. Goddamn, dude, it's been like 2 weeks. You said my shit was gonna be done on this day. I wait a day and maybe an extra day and call you to see what's going on, and you still in the same goddamn spot. I done gave you a 2-day grace period over the time you done fucking said you was gonna be done with it, and you ain't done with it. Then you gotta cuss motherfucker out for them to be able to just come on now. You know, that type of shit. Like literally, that type of shit. You gotta do it. Some people will be like, fuck you, and you know, get mad. It is what it is. That type of shit, they wasn't gonna repay you or give you back your shit no way. Most people won't unless you get in their ass about it. You have to. You have to let people know that you don't appreciate some shit and that you upset about it. They ain't gonna know if you don't let them know. Shut up, phone. Yeah, if you don't let them know, you gotta let them know. Hey, this shit I ain't. Now, luckily, I ain't got some shit. Now, I got one thing I might be able to sue somebody over. I doubt if it come to that. But it's an amount to where I'm like, okay, I should be compensated for this shit. Take a motherfucker to small claim court, sue their ass. Now, if I did that, would they be able to pay? No. It'd be a waste of goddamn time. But it'll be a good damn gesture, I tell you that. Sometimes motherfuckers just need to fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers just need to fucking know that you mean business. Motherfucker owe you some shit, you be like, you know what? I'll take it. I ain't gonna threaten you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna beat your ass or say I'm gonna do some shit to you, no shit like that. You get some papers show up at your fucking you get some papers showed up at your goddamn house. And you be like, huh, I guess he wasn't playing. No. I tell you what, I know I've got them papers, not from no personal nobody, but I know I went a whole long ass time when motherfuckers be like, yeah, we gonna take litigation and blah, 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 and all that other shit. And they never did until somebody did. And you be like, oh shit, this is from the Harris County clerk. So, oh shit. This is in the process. I ain't got no choice but to take care of this, goddamn. Depending on who you fucking with. If you talking about big money, then, you know, motherfucking constables start showing up at your house. They start taking shit up at your house. I gotta go to the fucking bathroom. I think that church's chicken fucked my stomach up. And I only ate a little bit of it. And I got a bunch more to go. It's fucked up. I'm doing fine all day. Eat some church's chicken. Trying to buy some shit that's kind of cheap on fucking, I was finna say Instagram. What the fuck? Try to buy some shit that's cheap off of fucking Uber Eats. Which at this point ain't nothing cheap on Uber Eats. I used to be the dawn of the deal. Dawn, as in D-O-N. Dawn of the deal. Go on there, I'll find me a good deal. Now you can't even hardly do that shit. It's like, motherfucker, you buy one, get one. And then they got that shit set up to where they just use that shit for exposure. You see buy one, get one at the top of the restaurant name. You go look in there, it's just like a canned Coke or some fucking French fries or some shit. Or, you know, you looking at, okay, Philly cheesesteak. You know, Philly cheesesteak. buy one, get one. And you look in there, and they got three sides. They got small, regular, large. And the buy one, get one is for the small. And the regular one costs like $2 extra. You don't know that until you get in there, which, you know, is buy one, get one. So if you pick regular, that's $2 and some change extra. That's $2 and some change extra times 2. Or they'll have a buy one, get one. Where the sides, you know, you are okay, you got buy one, get one, whatever the item is. And it comes with a side item that's required. It's required. And you have to select one of those side items that come with a fucking price. Usually like $2 or some shit, whatever the fuck it is. So that's $2 times 2. So when you, after you done looked at the price of the buy one, get one, you be like, all right, I can do that. And you select that other shit and you go look at your goddamn subtotal and you be like, what the fuck? It's like $25. I just bought a fucking sandwich. You know, you just bought a fucking sandwich and a goddamn a side of chips and a drink. Your goddamn total is fucking $25. You know, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, that's right. Just Uber Eats will eat your ass up. Whether you got the membership or not. I got the membership. And I still end up spending $24 on some chicken today. It's a 6-piece chicken. And of course I get white meat. So that's $1 extra. Which I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna complain about that. That's shit. The $1 extra, that's all? For a 6-piece, all white? Then you get the little 2 sides or whatever, which is kind of off. You get 2 regular sides, 6 pieces of chicken. You think that'll feed like 2 people? But it's like not 2 large sides, 2 regular sides. The shit is imbalanced as fuck. But you don't get a drink with it. And you can't select the type of chicken you want. You can select whether you want white meat, mixed meat, or whatever the fuck. And it only costs $1 to get all white. But you can't select between spicy and regular. You just get regular. You can't pick spicy. Fuck is up with that? Now, if you go to the other combo, bam, you can pick spicy. You go to the 3-piece combo, bam, right up there, spicy. Yeah, you can pick it. Down there, the 6-piece combo, nope, can't pick spicy. You can only get regular ass chicken. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Maybe that's some shit they just left off the app. Maybe if I go up to the fucking restaurant, if they even have that deal at the restaurant, they might do, because they done changed some shit. They don't have that big chunk of meat at the end of the wings no more. They got like regular wings like everybody else now. Because they done changed the name and all that other shit. It's not just Church's Chicken no more. It's Church's Texas Chicken. Church's Texas Chicken. Which, which, to be fair, is what they was known as outside the U.S. market. Outside the U.S. market, it's always been Church's Texas Chicken. Church's Texas Chicken. Yeah, there's too many shh in there. There's too many shh. Don't say that. Don't. Cat, stop crunching. Mama cat in here eating there. I'm gonna kick y'all out. Now he's shitting on my bathroom. Let me get off of here. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'll be on this bitch talking until the goddamn battery dies. I'm gonna catch y'all later.